Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT. It's time to get ready for having a new set of the time trials on Gran Turismo Sport. For today, we have a Group 1 category. We'll be doing a super lap in Dragon Trail Seaside, and the Chevy Corvette C7 Stingray will be doing the same thing with tuning permitted. Will be held in WeatherTech Raceway, Laguna Seca. So now it's time to get ready to slay the dragon. We'll be having some 3 hairpins, including the bus stop chicane. So better make sure to choose your best recommendable Group 1 racing cars whenever we have to choose. So now I'll be ready to go and use the Toyota TS050 Hybrid 2016 with the UDRS in Sportec livery variant. Will be ready to go. Balance of performance regulations will be setting up automatically to stay at the 100% range between the power and weight. Racing hard tires will be going in by regulation, so do your best out there and take a lot of good perfection whenever we have to go clean. So before enjoying watching the video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out some more videos if you like. Feel free to enjoy it anytime you want for the entertainment. Now it's time to get ready to start the time trial, and let's begin. This is going to be the fastest tub challenge ever yet, folks. I hope this is going to get a little bit more perfection whenever we had to try to make our way to be in the most fastest lap time to be in Seaside and Dragon Trail. So I hope I'll be ready to go and get started, because the final corner was definitely might be taking the warm-up by having a rolling start. So let's do this. This is going to be a pretty good tub challenge out there whenever we have to take. Just going to have to take hairpin number 3. We'll be going in. Have the full straightaway. Better race up the speed before coming in onto the starting line before the timer starts now. So I hope this is going to be taking on in turn 1. We'll be going easily to be at the right. And here comes turn 2 and turn 3. Better have to slow down to be reached up at the second gear. For only a few more corners left until you be reached up in hairpin number 1 before coming in onto sector 2 after leaving onto sector 1. So I hope this is definitely might be taking some good exercise workout whenever we had to take a lot of good expert skill set. So now we are in sector 2. Here comes the S-curves. This is going to get a little bit more tricky. Better try to make a good method strategy whenever you like to choose. Okay, that was a pretty good easy first step. Now coming in onto hairpin number 2. This is where sector 3 comes in by the bus stop chicane. This is going to be a little bit more hard part whenever we have to be a little caution. Just going to go in onto the first part and watch out for the second part. Don't get yourself hit. That will might have a result whenever we have to go over to start over onto square 1. And this is where hairpin number 3 comes in. This is where it all started out. Almost there, just gonna have to take that good stretch. And here is the record time for only 1 minute and 26.741 seconds. I hope this is definitely might be pretty good, well example out there, but the experts could probably have to take a good, reliable skill out there to go fast by having a best favorite use of the LMP1 race car was definitely might be the best choice. Vision Gran Turismo Group 1 could probably take a good, challenging moment, and even especially for the Group C race car. That was definitely might be given some old school racing style we'll be taking on with some new fictional race tracks. Just gonna have to keep a little bit more try harder out there, so looks like I'm in the second lap. Just gonna have to beat my lap time. Gonna have to keep a good eye out onto the gap distance and range. Hold the brake at hairpin number 2. I hope I could probably have to come right back in onto the bus stop chicane. This is going to get a little bit more difficult example. Gonna have to slow down. The exit part was definitely might be very difficult. And here comes the third hairpin, going in onto the final corner. But looks like this is going to get a little bit more closing in onto the ghost car. Alright, looks like this is going to have to take a lot of good practice racing skills to go faster. This one might have to push it into the limit after taking turn 1. Better have to come in onto turn 2 and turn 3. Taking some few more corners left. Almost there to be reached up at the first hairpin. Leaving in onto sector 1. Now coming right back in onto sector 2. Whenever you're going to have to make a good perfect turn onto the S-curves. Alright, that was a pretty good perfect corner. So now I'll be coming right back in onto the second hairpin. Sector 3 comes by. Now gonna have to take the bus stop chicane. Now that was a pretty good passive turn by coming in onto the exit. So now this is going to be going in onto the final hairpin. Better pull the brake, make a good aim on the apex. So I hope this is definitely might be going on for having a final stretch out there. And there you go. Looks like I have finally beat my new record time, 1 minute and 25.734 seconds. That was definitely might be pretty good successful out there to tame the dragon in Seaside layout. But that was definitely might be pretty challenging out there for this course. So I hope this will might have to call it for a day. Going faster for only 3 laps by using the TS050 hybrid was definitely might be suitable for an all-wheel drive. But I bet it was definitely might be quite very possible to be going recommendable by using the second generation Audi R18 2016. So this is how it works perfectly to be checking in onto the ranking boards. Just gonna have to take some small earnings, and this is gonna be having a lot of fuel mileage to be saved up for only the best part to be in Laguna Seca. Now let's just gonna go on for having a good results check. In lap number 3 by taking 2 sectors. Sector 1 barely took 29.78 seconds. Sector 2 just barely good made onto the green highlight for only 26.665. And even for the first lap in sector 3, 29.916 seconds. That was definitely might be very good. So I hope I did my best out there to try and do a lot of good practice by having a good LMP1 was definitely might be the only number 1 recommend pick. But it might be possible to use with the Vision Gran Turismo Group 1 or a Group C race car. So I hope this is definitely might be pretty well eligible we'll be using at any time. Alright folks, I hope you really enjoyed watching the time trial. Thanks for watching. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, bell for notification uploads, and the links on the description down below if you want to see more. Livery block videos are available to watch anytime you want. This will be the entertainment showcase about different cars with liveries I have been made. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for continuing in the time trial on Gran Turismo Sport, and I'll see you guys later. Keep on racing, stay clean.